Hello everyone, this is Uniquely Made Jessica and welcome to my channel, and today I will be reviewing samples from Doua fragrances. And they're pretty much like a dupe company that dupes pretty expensive fragrances like, your Chanel, your Baccarat Rouge 540s, Tom Ford, and stuff like that. And me being a beginner with exploring more perfumes and things like that, I don't always want to shell out the money, and I don't want to, spend the coins on a bigger bottle. So I feel like it's nice to get a sample to like test it out and see how everything is. And I'll probably link, the site, in the description box and everything like that. And I think the samples I had were around like the $7 to $8 range for the samples. And these are like the samples come like in a 3 milliliter bottle, so you get enough juice to see if you like it or not. And just to help me out, I wrote down all the notes and all of that stuff, and I'll spray the fragrance on the paper. And I smelled these, and I'm actually testing them out to see how they work on me. So if you want to know my opinions, please stay tuned. So the first one I will show is Amphitrite. Lord Jesus. I'm sorry to butcher it. I will have the name in the description box. Amphitrite Elixir. And this is pretty much how it looks. And this is how the samples come. And it's going to have like some tape around it so it doesn't leak. And this is inspired by Creed Aventus for her. And I heard a lot about Creed Aventus for men, but of course I never tried it before. And this is the women's version. And I sprayed this. On me, it pulls really, really masculine. And I'm honestly into like really sweet scents. So for me personally, it smells good, but I feel like I would like this a lot more on a man. But they say this is feminine, so that's kind of what's throwing me off. And like I said, I got a paper right here. And all of them are extrait de parfum, meaning it's going to be like really, really strong. It has more oil base, and it's going to last a lot longer on your skin versus an eau de toilette or eau de parfum. So the nose has green apple from Egypt, pink berries, Indonesia patchouli, Italian bergamot, styrax. I think that's the word, styrax. Musk, sandalwood, Bulgarian rose, Turkish rose, peach, cassis, lilac, ylang-ylang, and amber. And this is a feminine fragrance, but for me, and this is how it sprays. I'll spray it on the paper. I'll spray it kind of subtle. And I personally, like I said, I like the way it smells. I don't think I could pull this off because for me personally, it really pulls more masculine on me. So would I recommend this? I would recommend it if you're more into like the unisex, or you like scents that are more leaning towards the masculine side of things. But for me personally, and I'm starting to learn, I like fruity fragrances. I really like fruity fragrances. If I do have floral, it has to be mixed with a little fruity. And I like gourmands too, as I'm starting to learn. Like I said, it smells good, but I feel like this would definitely smell better on a man. Like, this seems like if you have a fine man, he walks by and you smell him, he can get it. So, like I said, I really like the way it smells. I just don't think it will smell like feminine enough on me. So, I would recommend this, but just not for my personal taste. And the next one that I have right here is Sour Peach, and it's inspired by Tom Ford Bitter Peach. And it's fruity. I actually wore this yesterday, and it smelled really good on me. It lasted like a good 6, 7, 8 hours on me because I wore this to work. And it's like, it smells, it's fruity, it's peachy, but it's not like that, to me, synthetic peach or like the cheap peach that you might get from like peach lotions and stuff from back in the day and whatever. And it's also it's an extrait, and it's classified as a unisex, so men and women can wear this. And the nose, of course, is peach, Divana, sandalwood, and I really like sandalwood and things. I even like sandalwood, like incense and stuff. I really just enjoy the smell of sandalwood. Blood orange, labradum, and patchouli. I'm starting to think I like patchouli in certain things too. And I'm going to spray it. I actually wore this to work yesterday. It smells really good. I feel like I can smell the peach. I can smell the blood orange. And I can smell the sandalwood in this too. And this one I can tell is already going to be one of my favorites because I just lean more towards peach fragrances. I just like more sweet fragrances versus like woodsy and stuff like that. I'll do woodsy, but not like that. But this is going to be one of my favorites. So if I was to get like the full bottle, I think the full bottle's like $60 or something like that. Don't quote me on that, but this smells like really, really good. So would I recommend this one? Yeah, it says it's unisex. I feel like more women will probably gravitate towards sour peach versus men because I don't see a lot of men wanting to smell like fruity and peachy. I would think they would want to smell a lot more like masculine and stuff, but I guess that's just my preference. And the next one I got is Doua's Vanillac Aoud. And this is how it's looking. Can you see that? There we go. And this is actually what I have on today. And to me, this seems like the lightest of the ones that I have. All of them are extracts, but this one is a more lighter one. And this is actually the first fragrance that I own with some kind of oud in it. And I feel like it's bearable. It's not like, because I heard it could be a little stank, but I like it in this. And this is also unisex. And this is a Doua original blend. They also have like their own blends, and they just blend their own things together. And they also have hybrids where it could be inspired by 2 high-end fragrances and they mix them together, or 2 or 3 high-end fragrances, and then they mix them together and they make their own little thing. And I do want to try those also. And the notes from this is vanilla absolute, Thai oud, coconut flesh, roasted tonka bean, sugar, Madagascar, ylang ylang, and rosewood. And it's classified as Oriental vanilla. And like I said, I've been wearing this today. And to me, it's not as strong as the other ones. But I feel like if somebody was to give you a hug, they'd be like, oh my God, you smell good. And I feel like men would probably like this on women. And I feel like it's not too like sweet to the point that it's like absolutely sickening. And this will also be one of the ones I would very much, I'm going to spray some on myself. One of the ones that I think I would very much recommend. Oh my God, that smells good. You know me being weird, but this is one, and I think it's starting to leak a little. But this is one of the ones I would really just like recommend. Like, I think this is a really good scent. And last but certainly not least, this one is inspired by Tom Ford's Black Orchid, the 2006 formulation, and it's called Celestial Flower. And it's Oriental Floral. And this is supposed to be a feminine fragrance. And I have the dossier version of Black Orchid, which is called Spicy Orchid, and I posted a video about that, so you can go back and check that out to see how I feel about that one. And I don't know what year the dossier version is inspired by, but I can honestly say Celestial Flower and the Spicy Orchid, they are pretty close. Pretty freaking spot on. And this is a fragrance I feel like it's good for like date nights. You want to go out with your man or your woman or whatever, or a special occasion or something like that. I feel like this is really like grown and sexy. And the notes on this is truffle, ylang ylang. I think I always have ylang ylang. That's another thing I really like. Gardenia, black currant, jasmine, bergamot, mandarin orange, amalfi lemon, orchid, spices, fruity notes, lotus, Mexican chocolate. Oh, Mexican chocolate. I love chocolate, so don't mind me. Patchouli, incense, amber, and sandalwood, and vetiver, and white musk. See? So, I'm going to spray it and just spray on these kind of stuff. I ain't gonna lie, I prefer the sprayers on the dossier ones. And this smells pretty similar. I would get my dossier one, but I honestly do not feel like getting up and going to the closet to get them. So if you want me to compare the two, I will, but I will honestly say they're pretty similar. And this smells really, really good. Those two are pretty similar. Like I said, I'll wear it for like a date night and everything. And hopefully, since that's an X straight, it would last just as long, if not longer, than the spicy orchid that I have for Dossier. Because I wore the Dossier one when I went out one night, and it was literally still in my shirt and still in my sweater after I washed it. So that one is pretty beast mode. So that's it for this video. And like I said, I'm a newbie, I'm a beginner, so I'm still learning exactly what I like in fragrances and what I don't like in fragrances. So this was fun, and I have a lot more that I want to try. So if you have any recommendations, you can put them down below. And that's about it. So until next time, bye.